And the Meg 2 is coming out, everybody. So Jason Statham's coming back for the Meg 2. Coming out August 4th, everybody. The trailer is out. If you haven't seen it, you can go to YouTube after the show and watch it. The Meg first came out in 2018. And of course, no one thought it would be that good. And it was. It was a hit. Jason Statham's killing some mega sharks. And the new trailer came out, and I was like, all right. I mean, I already feel like I know what's surprising about this, but I saw the trailer and I kind of actually liked it. I actually kind of liked it. The fact that it's ridiculous, like he's got the big shark chasing after him, and he puts his like hands up and he pushes the shark away. And I'm
at one point he stops it with his boot. Like,
yeah, his boot, you know.
I know you're Jason Statham, the badass, and I love Jason Statham. Do not get me wrong, but that's the most unrealistic thing that I've seen in a very long time.
You thought it was unrealistic?
I mean, I just saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and that was unrealistic. Okay, very unrealistic.
Good movie though. But yeah, I mean, the way you put your feet out and like you did that, and then on top of that, they're like, we're going to this trench that hasn't been witnessed for a long time. There's animals trying to get out, and we're gonna find them. And they go down there like their water spacesuits. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that's gonna help them against these big creatures, but whatever, you know. And then like the music too, like Barracuda. Yeah, they get
a lot of mileage out of that on the
give me some Barracuda.
Maybe a little too much.
Yeah, a lot of Barracuda in that trailer.
But like, okay.
And then the people in the little paddle boat. I had one of those paddle boats when I was a kid back in my cottage. I know that thing.
The one that got eaten? The whole thing
that
got
was pretty.
Eaten? Like, there's at least 30 people died in that trailer.
So many.
A lot of people that died in the trailer. Like, more than usual.
That's what I was all about it. Mike, are you excited about the Meg 2? Did this, like, tickle your innards? Are you excited about it? Are you ready for it or what?
Oh, did it ever tickle my innards?
No, don't repeat that.
Well, I did. Too late. You got to be faster next time.
So you didn't see my face? That was enough.
It's one of those sci-fi movies, Squidicane versus Crabtopus or whatever.
Sharknado.
I like Squidicane. That was off the cuff, and I'm sticking with it. Yeah, but except with a what did I looked up the budget for this? 185 million, if what I'm reading is correct.
Damn.
Really?
That's bananas. And it doesn't surprise me looking at that trailer. They spent money. Like,
they spent money.
But that's insane.
The effects look
more
good,
than the first one.
Is insane. But the first one made back like 4 times its budget though, right? So
yeah. That's why.
So I guess,
let's do more.
It must be international audiences though too, right? Like
that shark has had some hard living. Movie. Look at that shark. Hard living. He's been in a scuffle or two with Jason Statham, apparently.
He's the biggest mega shark ever.
Megs doing that. What else is going to do that kind of damage to a giant beast like that?
Jason Statham's boot, apparently.
If you see the trailer, there's apparently going to be multiple Megs. It seems like.
What about the dinosaurs?
Like the dinosaur thing.
It was munching. It was coming up on the land and munching
full-size
brachiosauruses.
I'm like, is this a prequel? Like, I don't understand what's happening. Why are there dinosaurs roaming about? Like, it was so weird.
I think that's going back to like the Meg has been dominating the food chain since the prehistoric era. It's been eating T-Rexes and fucking everything up since before we knew anything existed. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's
at one point, the girl was like, "Is it just the Megs, or are there other creatures or something?" She said something like that, which made me confused. And then also,
no, there's more. They say creatures too from the trench.
Creatures. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they don't mean the dinosaurs when they're talking about the creatures, right? They just mean other things.
Get in there, Sabrina. What do you think about the Meg trailer and the Meg 2 coming? Get in there.
I was getting in there. Now I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me to get in somewhere that I don't want to be.
You were already in here.
I was in.
Well, crawl deeper. Crawl deeper.
Crawl deeper in the trench. Find the creatures, Sabrina.
I was on the scrimmage line, bro. I was in the scrimmage line.
Investigate and report to us now live from the trench.
Oh my gosh, no, thank you. It just was, I don't know. It was very on brand, I guess. The Jason Statham and the dock exploding as he was running up it was hilariously ridiculous. The stopping it with his boot was ridiculous. But my favorite part of the whole trailer was when the girl was like, "Oh, I hope this ends up better than last time." And then the guy's like, "What happened last time?" And Jason Statham's like, "You don't want to know." I'm like, "You're alive, so it wasn't that bad." Okay, so if you were here last time and you made it, like maybe you should hope things turn out like last time, because this is not looking good. You have 75 Megs floating around, 30 people dead in 2 minutes. There it is, broken dock and foot stopping the shark. Who believes that? Who believes that? I mean, if he was like a machine,
he's
like
Jason Statham.
If he had a machine leg, no, hard pass. He's like 5'7", by the way.
Maybe there's a whole subplot about how he got these like super titanium robot
metal legs.
Maybe he has
metal. Maybe the Meg in the first movie, because I didn't see it, ate off his legs, and now he has metal titanium legs.
That was what happened in the first movie.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm in. Meg it is. Okay, let's do it. Can't wait. Cheers to you.
Meg it up.
Right.
Meg it up.
When I read this, I thought it was Megan. I thought you were talking about Megan, the horror movie too. And then I looked at the trailer and I was like, oh my God, it's the shark movie. I'm like, why are you abbreviating Megan with Meg? That's weird.
I just think it looks like a fun time. I mean, the CG's on point. They spent money on it. I love me some Jason Statham.
Listen.
So like,
a fun time for $20 a person is like not that fun of a time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I'll watch that Redbox exclusive.
I will watch it in my living room, absolutely. But I am not going to go spend $20 to go see that shit in the theater. No way, no how.